What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, and for those of you who are already subscribed, welcome back. So in today's video, I decided to do a purple and yellow look. I hope you guys really do enjoy the video. If you do, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell so you'll be notified when I upload any video. If you guys want to see how I created this Lakers/Kobe Bryant tutorial, just keep on watching. That was a lot to say. Okay, so now that we have our eyebrows done, I did not do them on camera because I realized my last eyebrows tutorial was like a year ago. I realized my eyebrows tutorial from last year is like so different from what I do now. So I think I'm gonna do a separate video on that. You can see I did not bring the concealer down all the way on this eye because I'm gonna start with this one. And my eyes tend to crease, so I'm just gonna do the concealer on the lid when I get to each eye. The concealer that I will be using is the LA Colors Concealer. So I'm just gonna take the damp small beauty sponge and I'm going to add it all over my lid and make sure it's blended out. I shape the top of my brows with my actual foundation color because I don't like them to look lighter. So on the bottom I use the concealer, on the top I use my foundation color. For shadows, I'll be going to this dark purple shade right here. It is named Escape, and I'm going to be putting that on the outer corner and the inner corner. And I'm going to be using a dome brush. So now that we have it on the inner corner and the outer corner, and I'm looking real stupid, we're going to connect both of those in the middle. But make sure you don't bring it too far up your crease, because when you add the transition shade, it is going to blend upward. So just make sure that you try to keep it as close to this little crease as possible. You know what I noticed? All eyeshadow look like fucking shit until you actually finish with it. I'm going to go in with this light purple shade right next to it, and it is called Single. What a coincidence, the first two shades that I use in this palette is true. So I'm going to take this small dense brush and I'm just going to pack that color over this purple color, not too far up, because as you know, we're going to go back and forth and blend. So honey, don't put it all the way up to your eyebrow because I don't think that's the best way to go. But we're going to take this color and we're just going to pack it on. After I've laid that transition shade down, I'm going to go back in with like a fluffy Real Technique brush. And this is a base shadow brush. And I'm going to go back into Escape. And I'm just going to darken it up and start to blend it into Single. People that do foundation before they do shadow, I don't see how y'all do it, because that's the most difficult thing for me, like especially when it's a lot of fallout in the palette. I'm going to go back in with Single, and I'm going to take it on a BH Cosmetics number 7 brush, and I'm just going to start to blend. Coming out pretty nicely, if I do say so myself, honey. So I'll be going in with the NYX Got You Covered. I'm going to use it to create my halo cut crease. Cut crease, I feel like it's so much easier to use a brush that already has concealer or some form of product on it, just so the bristles aren't creating a line that you really don't want. What to do is we're going to take the same brush that I did color my eyebrows with, which you guys did not see because I did it off of camera. So I'm going to take that NYX Got You Covered concealer. I'm going to start creating my halo eye. I'm going to bring it straight down. Okay, so now that I have the concealer on my eye, I'm just going to take the dome brush that I used at the beginning. I'm just going to start swiping to blend it in on the ends before I add the shadow. You see all of this product that I use, I still have these little spaces here. Like, I ain't go wake up early to get this palette for LA Colors to work a little bit better than this. I don't get it. Back into Escape, and I'm just gonna add that back there. Now that I've blended the concealer with the inner corner and outer corner, I'm gonna go into this Black Radiance palette, this yellow at the top. go back into Escape. Go back into that yellow shadow, and we're gonna pack a little bit more on and do swiping motions. This is a lace closure quick weave. I learned how to do this on Instagram. I think her name was like African something, but I'll put it in the description box below because I like to give credit where it's due. But I saw her do this on Instagram, and so I was like, hey, that look easy, I'm gonna try it. And it actually was really easy, so I think I'm gonna do a video on that next. I will be showing you guys the new method of how I put on my eyelashes. I think it is perfect for beginners. So I am going to be using this Super Stronghold Lash Adhesive by I Envy. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take my lash, and I'm gonna take a little bit of this adhesive, and I'm just gonna do that. So I'm gonna take this adhesive and I'm gonna put it on the band. My battery's back blinking again. So I'm gonna take this adhesive and I'm just gonna put it right on my lash band. Waiting for both of my eyelashes to dry, we're just gonna go in with foundation, my damp beauty sponge, and I'm going to blend it out. So why the hell I'm going to Ulta, right, with this girl? I always wanted to try the Becca foundation. Now, I put it on my cheekbone to test it, see if it was my color. I put quite a few of them on there, actually. And so I was with my friend, and I'm like, you know, is this my color? Which one do you think is my color? When I tell you she picked the... My ex had to tell me that it was too fucking dark. I'm like, for real? That had me feeling like, is this bitch really my friend? At it outside in the regular light. Girl, I was about 2 to 3 shades darker than I usually am. I felt so betrayed. I was hurt. The concealer to highlight the areas on my face. The L'Oreal Infallible Contour Stick. Okay, so now with the lashes, we're just gonna stick them on there. Like, boom. Now that we have it on there, we're gonna take our tweezers I got from Ulta and smash them together. Like this other one. Usually I use the L'Oreal Infallible pressed powder, but I just saw it at Family Dollar and I'm like, let's try it out. I'm gonna go in with my Black Radiance powder, and I use this as a contour. Now we're gonna move on with a flat foundation brush from Real Technique. We're gonna take that same brush that we used for our to contour our cheeks, and we're just gonna buff it out. For highlight, I'll be using the Naked Cosmetics highlighter in Naturally Nude, and I'm gonna be using this Real Techniques setting. Okay, highlighter come through, but not like that. So I don't have any setting powder right now, so I'm gonna be using this sculpting just to carve out my cheekbone. I'm just gonna go ahead with a black liner, and I'm going to line my waterline. And we're gonna dip it back into the darkest color that I used first, which was Escape. And then we're gonna go ahead and blend it out with the next color that I used, which is Sing. Here I'm gonna go in with this Great Lash by Maybelline. I got like a little kind of like sample pack of 5, This is actually my favorite one out of the whole thing. This lipstick by LA Color. No. So we're just gonna line our lips with this, and we're gonna use a nude liquid lipstick. And to finish off this look, I'm just gonna use the Morphe Setting Mist. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe before you leave the channel. And I will be back with another video. Thanks for watching.